my name is Glenn Dyer, and you are watching a Dyer-Situation. Today I'm seeing The Big Sick. The Big Sick. Let me say that title again for you a couple more times. Let that sink in. The Big Sick. The Big Sick. There is not many movie titles I can think of in my life that honestly make me feel gross and disgusting just from reading them. The Big Sick. Okay, well, what's the movie about? Well, read a basic plot synopsis. It's a romantic comedy. That'll be good. Of this Indian dude falls in love with a white lady. They fall in love with each other, and there's cultural differences between them. And yeah, that's the movie. So basically, this is one half of that plot from Mother's Day, where like one of the sisters married an Indian guy and had a kid with him, and her racist parents are coming home. It's like, oh, Indian person. How scandalous. I mean, oh god, whatever. Yeah, that was cringeworthy in that movie. So, an entire movie dedicated to that concept. Oh boy, that'll be fun. I mean, oh, whatever. So yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be uncomfortable, deeply unfunny, and I'm not looking forward to it in the slightest. Oh, also, I haven't seen a trailer or anything like that, but here's my guess for what The Big Sick means in the concept of the movie. The Indian guy is gonna say, well, in my culture, we have a term for, like, intense love. It doesn't translate very well, though. It translates literally as the big sick. And then everyone in the theater will laugh, and I will flip up 2 middle fingers beneath the seat so nobody else sees me. And, yeah, then I'll just wait for the movie to end. So, yeah. Now, let's get to it. Okay, and I'm back. So I want to get right off the bat, right away, the main character in this movie and his family are not Indian, they're Pakistani. I am almost certain I read that they were Indian somewhere. I haven't actually checked to figure out where that was, but no, they are very, very clearly Pakistani, and I apologize for the confusion. Pakistanis and Indians are not the same people. In fact, they kind of hate each other. They've been at war for a while. So, yeah, with that, it's not the only thing I misjudged about the movie. Wow, there's a lot of unexpected stuff that happened here. So, for instance, when I saw the poster, when I heard the premise, when, just everything, I think what I was kind of assuming is that this would be my big fat Pakistani wedding. You know, where it's just a big pile of jokes about, oh, I'm just gonna replace Indian with Pakistani, even though I thought it was Indian at first. Aren't Pakistanis weird? Let's make jokes about that. I hate my big fat Greek wedding, by the way. I just don't find that funny. Like, Greeks are weird. It's like, okay. It seems unimaginative, is all I'm saying. But, like, yeah, that's what I was expecting. Or, even worse, I was expecting Mother's Day, which I mentioned before, wherein she's marrying a Pakistani guy and her parents are racist. Although in that movie they weren't actually racist, they were just like... I don't know what the word would be, they were just like... They didn't expect it? Which is enough, apparently. You see, this is it was 2016 at the time. You can't actually show, like, actual racism in your comedy movie, because that would make your audience uncomfortable. And, yeah, being uncomfortable, discord and, discomfort are the root of all comedy, but, you know, you can't have that in your comedy movie. It's too much. Yeah, I was expecting something like that, but instead I got a very well thought out comedic drama where, like, cultural differences play into the story a lot, but in reality it's about a relationship that goes wrong just through a misunderstanding, and just characters building off of one another and a lot of different stuff. I was very surprised. To be honest, I really like the movie. Which I did not expect that. Probably the biggest reason is that I don't think it would even be technically classified as a comedy. It's very funny at times, but it's mostly pretty dramatic. A lot of really sad and kind of pathetic things happen in there. And not to try and spoil anything, but the premise I gave is really shaken up by this one event that occurs partway through the movie. Did not expect that at all, but it adds a lot to the message, to the characters, to everything. I love that. I love that I was not expecting that, and I do not want to spoil that for anyone else who's really interested in seeing this. And I encourage you to see this. It is very good. And you know, it's not like they refrain from, like, oh, my family's pretty weird, that kind of stuff, but it's not like My Big Fat Greek Wedding. It's more just like a casual thing. Like, hey, you know, my family's weird. My mom believes in horoscopes and shit. So, there you go. That's not like an insult against my people. It's just how my family is. And yeah, they don't shy away from some of the more intense stuff about that, but nor do they portray people in a very unrealistic manner. Like, her family is not a bunch of huge racists. In fact, there's not many racists in there. There's one heckler at this comedy club who is, but I think that's actually the only time we actually see that, which is great, because that's more real, I think. Not to say there's no racists in the world, but, you know, they aren't just pouring out of the street corners normally. Is that even a phrase, pouring out of the street corners? What am I talking about? Oh, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, it's a really well thought out, well written, honestly kind of beautiful movie. Uh, I'm taken aback. I gotta say, I'm taken aback. Uh, this is probably one of the biggest 180s I've ever had to do from before to after on a review. Just because I was so misinformed on what the movie was. Uh, and yeah, that's pretty much it. This is really fucking good. That's all I can say. Uh, Go watch it. And until next time, I'm Glenn Dyer, and you've been watching A Dire Situation.